Welcome back to Clockwise Crypto, where we help you move forward towards financial freedom with crypto assets. Looking at the markets, Bitcoin, 38.5. I'm okay with that. Actually, I like it a lot. Time to accumulate more. Ethereum at 28. And Solana, 92. XRP at 61 cents. And what I'm going to do here is just break down the couple projects that we will be accumulating for the next 60 days. 60 days flat. Everything's on sale. It doesn't make sense not to accumulate during this time of uncertainty. Looking at the crypto fear greed, everyone is panicking. Everyone's freaking out. I love it. I love it. You guys know I love this. I love it. You know, they didn't take my advice yet on making, this crypto fear greed, making the red green and the green red. I think psychologically that may help some people understand that this is an opportunity and not not something to be worried about, not to have that extreme fear, not to have that uncertainty, and realizing the long-term vision that you should have when we're looking at crypto. So I love this. I love it. I love it. I love it. Scrolling down here, nothing but red, nothing but pullbacks for the most part. We can actually pull up crypto bubbles here real quick just to, you guys can see it, see a visual of what is going on. But really the same thing, mostly red, not a lot of greens. ApeCoin, I still think it's overvalued, sitting at $21. Just no way for me, no way. ApeCoin, because I just think right now it's more of a hype play. And like I said before, when we're looking at these projects, if everything is red and you only have like a couple green, and they're like double digit green, I think that it's not necessarily moving with the market. There is some times where you'll have some green days when the most are red. Okay, fine, but double digit green while there's blood on the streets, I'm not touching it. That's just personal preference. For me personally, do what you want, do your own research, but for me, I'm not touching it. If everything's red and you're double digit green, that's a red flag for me. I'm waiting for the drop. I'm waiting for the pullback. Because that just doesn't seem sustainable. As we know, everything pretty much follows Bitcoin. Looking at the markets here with Bitcoin really on track to pull back. Looking like it's going to pull back. I know some people say it may not. Listen, if we break this level right here, we're already, EMAs are spread. We already look like we're heading down. The confirmation for us going down is us breaking this level right here. We'll put that at 37.6. That's kind of making a new low, breaking this previous low that we will highlight right here. We'll make a circle right here. Kind of just breaking that level is kind of what I'm looking at. If we break that level, it kind of confirms that we'll be going down for a little bit more. Fibonacci still hold true though, in my opinion. Fibonacci still hold true. We can kind of zone out a little bit and see. Still hold true. We could find a bottom at 33.8 based on these fibs. And the depth of the pullback will be based on if we break that level. If we break this level here at 37, I would say just make it 37.5. We break 37.5, then that's something that the next support would be 33.8. So, and that's just realistic. That's practical. That's not far-fetched, and that's okay. These pullbacks are great. I love these pullbacks. These pullbacks, I'm like, yes. So that's great. So kind of going to go over the projects that we're looking at, the projects that we're accumulating. And just so you guys can know, when we reach 100,000 subs, I'm going to do a full portfolio reveal. You guys are going to see everything. You're going to see how much. You're going to see what we have here, what we have here. But until then, we're going to kind of just give a broad overview about what we're looking at. So looking at Bitcoin. See here, Bitcoin. Bitcoin is definitely one we're accumulating. Like you guys know, we're nowhere near our all-time high, and we're pulling back. Just a good time to accumulate. There's almost never a bad time to accumulate. Like we talked about in our last video, if you would have held, you almost pick any of the top 10. You can stay within the top 10. If you accumulate any of the top 10 and hold for 3 to 5 years, you're going to be in profit. That's kind of, standard. There's no guarantees, of course, but typically, 3 to 5 years you'll be in profit, and that holds true. Looking at Bitcoin, always a good time to accumulate Bitcoin. Our next project that we're accumulating right now for the next 60 days is Ethereum. Ethereum is extremely undervalued. I don't care what anyone says. Yes, I don't like Ethereum in some regards, but when it comes to just market cap wise and just being the first movers and how people are building these projects on top of Ethereum. Ethereum's number two, and it has some room to grow when it comes to its value. I honestly think right now the value of Ethereum should be at least $5,000. Right now, even in a pullback, the value of Ethereum price per token should be $5,000. And just from looking at tokenomics from the standpoint of that, going at its all time high, 4,700. I think it wicked $5,000 barely. I think it wicked on some exchanges, may have wicked $5,000, but I definitely think Ethereum is undervalued. 5,000 price point isn't like far-fetched when you look at what Ethereum's doing, the market cap Ethereum has, how many people are built on top of it and are building on top of it. Definitely a good project when it comes to risk to reward. We know Ethereum's going to be around, so right now it's really accumulating the sure bets. Our next one, of course, is Cardano. Cardano is extremely undervalued with an all-time high of just over $3. It hit over $3 this year, I believe it was, or late last year, mid last year. It hit over $3. Been falling off a cliff ever since. But the amount of people that are building on top of Cardano, it's insane. So definitely see, even from looking at tokenomics, all time high $3. Curtain sitting at 49 cents. It's a no-brainer, and we know Cardano is going to be around. We know the team has a track record of success. We know that Cardano is one of the most underrated blockchain protocols out right now. We are accumulating Cardano for the next 60 days, heavy. So those are kind of the top three. We do have some others. I think we're going to be looking at XRP. XRP extremely undervalued as well. That also has an all-time high of over $3 at one point back in 2018, and it's never been anywhere near that since. And I just think accumulate XRP from tokenomics perspective, again, XRP is not going anywhere. If they were going to go somewhere, they would have settled in. They'd have been gone by now dealing with the SEC. So XRP is going to be around. Definitely something to consider when you're looking at building that foundation. Like when you build that foundation, you want to have almost like the sure bets, the ones that are going to be around. And then once you build that nice layer, that nice foundation, then you want to kind of go down into the the coin market cap and go into the hundreds, go into the 50 plus listed on CoinMarketCap, and that's where you can kind of get a little more riskier when it comes to IDO plays and ICO plays and allocations, pre-launch and pre-sale opportunities where there are opportunities for massive gains there. So that's what we're looking at. Just wanted to be real transparent with you guys. That's kind of what we're looking at. And like I said, when we hit 100,000 subs, we're going to do a full overview of our full portfolio. You're going to see how much Bitcoin we have, how much Ethereum we have. You're going to see everything. So look forward to that. Hope you guys got some value out of the video. Remember to have a long-term mindset when we're looking at cryptocurrencies because, like I said, we've been in for, 5 years now, going on 5 years. So when we look at the long-term mindset, you hold sure bet projects for 3 years. It's from the stats. 3 years, you're almost guaranteed profit. Everyone's up. And like I said, we pulled. I think we pulled XRP and Cardano last time. You can pull anything that was around in the top 10 back then. Ethereum was. So back then, Ethereum, 3 years ago, we go back to it's 2022. We go back 2019. 2019 Ethereum price, almost a no-brainer. It's almost a no-brainer. You go to the beginning of 2019, 3-year hold, you got in Ethereum at $116, roughly. 116. On the first, we were at 155. So anywhere from 100 to $155 you got it in Ethereum. You see where we're at now. So have that long-term mindset. Don't get in a project that, in our opinion, don't get in a project you couldn't do a 3 to 5 year bid with, right? Don't get in a project you couldn't hold on for that long. Otherwise, and that includes projects that aren't in the top 10. So we get in these projects, we get in these pre-sales, we get in these, we make these plays. we're planning for a 3 to 5 year. We may adjust. Like there's time to adjust. But when we look at a project, we're going to plan for a 3 to 5 year hold. We're not looking for a 3-month flip, okay? 3 to 5 year hold is what we're looking at. And that's kind of how we've been able to, compound gains and take profit and reinvest, because the long-term play is really where it's at. So take advantage of this opportunity. If you got some value, please like, comment, subscribe to the channel. We're going to be going in depth, some good projects that we're looking at as well. But we did wanted to focus right now on these, this small accumulation phase, we call it, as we're just stacking and doubling down on our sure bets. We'll see you in the next video.